Hello, princesses. Welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Please be upstanding for the Summer Soleil 2021 Tom Ford collection. Yay! I have been waiting for these. I'm funny with Tom Ford products. I adore him. It is obvious I adore him, and I do treat him as American royalty. I do. But sometimes his collections don't interest me. They're pricey, right? And so sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'll pass. It kind of looks like something I have already. I make a lot of excuses around Tom Ford. I'm sorry, Mr. Ford, as if he's watching. What if he were? Oh. But this really attracted my attention from the get-go. I saw this hyped up, leaked somewhere, and I've been waiting. I was like calling the Nordstrom, and then they got it in and they were gonna sell it to me early, but then they found out that they couldn't sell it to me early, and I was heartbroken. Tom Ford always breaks my heart, but then he makes it up to me. We have that kind of a relationship. So I waited and waited and finally got it on the Tom Ford site. There is a perfume that comes with this to make the trio for the Summer Soleil 2021. And I didn't pick up the perfume because I haven't been able to sniff it first. But I'm sure when I do, I will not be able to resist it because I have a huge collection of Tom Ford perfumes because I do adore pretty much everything that Tom Ford does, even though I tend to show restraint. But what I picked up was the two makeup products. I didn't pick up the perfume, but I picked up the cream and powder eye color for $65, which we'll talk about and swatch in a moment here. And I picked up the Sunlust gloss. This is a color changing gloss, which I am gonna make you stick around to the end to see what happens with it, okay? Let's start, we'll talk about that in a minute and compare it to a few things. There's a big surprise with this lip gloss coming that you will want to see. Trust me. Okay, by the way, the perfume I believe is called the Soleil Bruyant perfume. I don't know too much about it, but I just want to get that in. But these are pricey. $65 for this duo, $56 for this Sunlust gloss, which I'm obsessed with, but we'll get into why in a moment. Let's look at the eye color. So this is the typical cream and powder shadow duo from Tom Ford, but in a kind of very dramatic, summery way. This starts with that kind of moussey color, which is often compared to Eyes to Mesmerize by Charlotte Tilbury. And Charlotte Tilbury, Eyes to Mesmerize, is often compared to this powder product. So this is the next in that generation. This is a very onyxy black color that can go that black, as you see right there, or really be kind of smoked out to an almost gray color and even less gray than that, as you see. And that's what I did today on the eye look we're gonna do in the demo. You could do that as a liner. You could even do that as a completely dramatic, super dark eye. I like a little bit of less drama in general, but it does give you some options, and it's not as scary as it seems because it does go into this gray color, as you see right here, this light, gentle gray color very easily. I experimented with it. I will show you some mistakes I made, and then I will show you how to get it to a manageable color. It's not hard. And then for the top layer, we have a very glittery top layer, a very celestial shade of gold. Let's see if we can get that to swatch here. Sure, I did. There we go. So that is that golden shade. You can wear this alone and just line with this color, and that would be a very pretty kind of everyday look, or you can put it over the black, which is what I have chosen to do today. That is, it's really quite lovely, quite dramatic, and can be also wearable and not dramatic. Let's talk about the Sunlust gloss. So this is one of those color changing glosses that usually starts in clear or gold and then goes another color. Tom Ford, Charlotte Tilbury had one that has a cloying smell and is kind of clear and then goes like crazy pink. And Tom Ford himself had one out a while back that is also clear, and then with gold flecks, and when it goes on, it turns to that really cloying, bright, hot pink that is not really that attractive on anyone. This one doesn't start clear, it starts gold, and it is a gloss, and then the gloss turns another shade. You would think that I've been burned by these in the past. I know. Color changing lipsticks are like literally a dime a dozen out of gumball machines, and yet even when a high-end brand does it, I'm always like, those are gimmicks. Gimme, gimme, gimme. It's a gimmick. It won't work. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I'm obsessed with them. Like if you want to take my money, make an expensive color changing lipstick, and I'll be like the first in line with my hand out and my credit card. I have no idea why they get me all the time, but I want you to stick around for when I apply this one, because I do it for the first time on camera, and it's something a little different that I want you to see. So I'm gonna come back with nothing on my face. I wanna show you some mistakes I made when I was first playing with this, and then how I made it work, and I'm dying to show you the lip gloss, so stick around. Okay, so I had the benefit of playing with this eye duo a little bit before I came on camera, and I did kind of record it a little bit. I'll pop a little bit of the footage in if I can to show you. I felt that the gold, when used alone, though, is very pretty and certainly ethereal looking. It's very gentle. It would make a nice glitter everyday look. And the black kind of moussey cream color can get a little dark a little fast. I also found that I did not want to put on the moussey color with a finger, because when it stays on your finger and you go back in, you can get a splotch of black. I'll try to show that as well, and that was not good. So I think what needs to happen really is it needs to go on, the black needs to go on first, because it can get like smoky and just kind of smoke out a little bit with a brush, just gently with a brush, and then the gold over the top. Believe it or not, I do think that's the way to go with this, because we are talking kind of a black moussey material. You can take a little bit of this mousse and put it on your hand and use your hand as a palette. I actually have, I don't think it'll show here, but I've put a little bit up on the side. You don't want to go in there with too much, because this gets very tar-like and very dark and splotchy very quickly. But when applied gently with a flat brush like this Rougher number 2, it works, and it's kind of matte. Now there's a little bit of glitter still on my eye, because I did play around with this and take it off. And you know, glitter is the gift that keeps giving. And that Celestial shade does have glitter in it. So I wasn't able to get it all off, so just pretend like it's not there. This also allows you to create a crease if you have a hooded eye, or any eye really. That's kind of important. But it is a little bit at first off-putting to deal with this very inky black moussey color. But as you see, I'm spreading it out now and using it more as a gray. But you do not want to dip right into the mousse itself. Let me just tell you, because you will get, it'll be too dark. It'll be too dark. Okay. And I'm just kind of going under. Off camera, when I put on some liner, I'm going to use black liner as well, because I really think this look calls for that. Just that kind of dark, smoky, but it does blend out. It's really not as intimidating as it seems. I think we have one side a little bit darker than the other, so let me just spread that on. As long as you spread it out and get it in the crease. So right now I kind of have a one and done, just kind of all gray eye look. You could also use smoky gray liner here, such as Victoria Beckham's Ash liner, or something like that. But basically, as you see, that's what I have here. Then it will allow me to go ahead and flip this little duo over and go in with the gold. And I hope I was able to get that footage of me just wearing the gold alone. It's very pretty, but it's not much, okay? And I think it makes more of an impact on the lid over, kind of as it's meant, over the black. Now they do tell you, the literature from Tom Ford does say that you can go ahead and wear, not that you need their permission, but you can go ahead and wear this kind of glitzy shade on its own, and of course you can. My look is much more going to be, when it's finished, much more dramatic, but it's actually very pretty. And you can certainly go darker with the onyx color. You could go lighter and just wear the golden shade, and then maybe line with the darker color. Let me get some of that intense liner on like I'm intending, and mascara, and then let's try this lip gloss, because I am super excited about that. Okay, the eye look is done, and I added some extreme black Pat McGrath liner. I figured let's just darken it up a little bit, and some Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Mascara, because it's really, really dark. And I just wanted to go for that dramatic look. I think I did this less dramatically than I could have, considering that I was working with an inky moussey black and a gold, but I kind of like that. Okay, Gotta get into this. The eye look, as you saw, was not a first impression. This will be. I just wanted to do this on camera with you guys. So here we go. Gold, 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 right? Super gold. And it's supposed to change color. I am such a sucker for this kind of a gimmick. So it looks like we have a doe foot. It's not a brush or anything. It's a doe foot. And this should change color. Will it become that crazy bubblegum pink? My guess is yes. I fall for it every time. Okay, it's going on gold. Look. Deepening. Oh, it's pretty. Wait a minute. Oh, I like it. It's kind of becoming like a nude. It's becoming a nude color. It's not becoming crazy pink. Oh my God. What? Look at it on the wand. Okay, so there's nothing on my lips. I promise you, this is the wand. So this is, it's not picking up anything but the product itself as I rubbed it on my lips, okay? There was nothing on my lips to start with. So that's kind of the color. It's like a neutral. This is, I'm so excited right now. I'm so excited. I figured that I fell for it again and it would be that, you know, that crazy pink like his other lipstick went. Get out of town. It actually goes like the nude color that your lips should have, but with gold over it. Okay, nobody come take this from me. No. I'm sleeping with this because I might even buy a backup. I'm super into this because I am obsessed with this. I always want to try it because I'm always hoping for this and I always get that crazy pink. This is like news of the day around here. Let me just tell you. All right, tell me what you think. If you have this, what color did it turn on you? Please tell me it goes a beautiful nude color on you, please, so that I can be excited for us all. I feel like I have had years of wanting this kind of color changing lipstick to work and have now been rewarded. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. I obviously did. I was good in another life somewhere or something. So let me know what your thoughts are. Comment below if you are as surprised by this not turning crazy pink as I am. Leave your comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hey, if you haven't already done so, I would love to have you subscribe and help me build our community here. And I will see you all in the next video. Don't take my gloss from me because it's my gloss.